Mariah Bankerkopf is an American infectious disease epidemiologist. She is based in the Health Emergencies Program at the World Health Organization and is the technical lead of COVID-19 response. Recently, she was in conversation with TED Current Affairs curator, Whitney Pennington Rogers, where she provides insights on the Omicron variant and shares what we all can do to bring this pandemic to an end. First of all, Bankerkopf mentioned that many people around the world think this pandemic is over, but unfortunately, it's far from over. And I couldn't agree more with that. Even though thousands of people are getting infected and also dying unnecessarily every day, our governments seem relaxing their pandemic protocols, allowing people get back to normal. But, frankly speaking, we will never return to that normal, or at least not completely. COVID-19 is currently evolving, because this is what viruses do. Right now we have Omicron, a variant of concern which has a large number of mutations with some detrimental properties. Some of these properties can confer increased transmissibility and potential immune escape, which means vaccines may not work as well as they are supposed to. Therefore, what we can do to persevere in this situation? On the first hand, we have to work so hard to make sure that all people get vaccinated all over the world, like Mariah said. Even when some studies have shown that vaccines may not be as effective, they can properly prevent severe disease and death. And this is exactly what we need: protect and reduce the number of people who are more likely to become severely ill by coronavirus, rather than just giving more and more vaccines to people who are already protected. This is currently a global problem because while some population are already vaccinated with the third dose, some others are still suffering from high mortality rates due to the new variants of coronavirus. So, in order to change this scenario, we must ensure vaccine equity to the people, because the more people who comply with these standards, the less opportunity the virus will have to spread and mutate. On the other hand, we need to work together to make sure that we're better prepared for a new pandemic, because there will always be the threat of a new virus that will infect us even if we get out of this one, that we will. But now it will be our choice whether or not to put into practice the knowledge we have acquired during this pandemic to mitigate the spread of a new virus next time. In other words, pandemic preparedness has to become a new constant. And in order to make this possible, political leadership will have to play a major role along with the ministries of health to build a public health infrastructure able to make sure that people have access to diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccines. Only in this way will be one step forward, such as those countries that have experienced it with SARS or avian influenza before coronavirus. In fact, they didn't wait to have more information about COVID-19 to determine what risks they were facing. They just act aggressively and invest in surveillance, which in this case means invest in workforce, in clinicians, in nurses, in testing, but most importantly in changing some public health laws that allowed the government to act where is necessary. And this is what we also need to implement from today onwards. To conclude, I would like to quote Mariah Bankerkopf with the next: "Never again should we be in a situation where the world is overtaken and controlled by an invisible virus. Never again should we be in a situation where a virus takes so many lives. And never again should we be in a situation where a virus steals so many futures. But unfortunately, we will." What this means, we still have a lot of work to do, but if we take the right steps to be better prepared, next time we will already have the information, the materials, and the mechanism to act strategically and make this pandemic doesn't last forever. Thanks for watching. See you soon.